I dedicate this video to the members of the Fall 2017 Finger Lakes Community College logging sports team. Might these images serve to capture their current state of readiness and suggest how performance might be improved? Essential in any part of cutting is to assess the wood, mark out the knots, determine the best place to hit. The team events start out two-person crosscut. Ideally, the saw is level. Neither end is picked up to prevent the raker from stalling. Key is utilization of the entire length of the saw. The most effective cutting comes right at the end of the saw as you feed the handle in with full pressure. Straight back and straight forward minimizes the drag of the saw. Now there clearly is not a level saw. To start it with a slight angle, but it should remain level as the saw proceeds through. Decent run, much improved. A lot more improvement yet to come. As we watch the bow saw or Swede saw event, note well that ideally the entire frame should be used. If you pull it sideways at the start, it'll climb right out of the cut, as this happened just a second ago. But that entire blade from frame to frame should be utilized. A very gentle rock, that's a little bit extreme. And we have 42 inches of blade, and we're probably using less than 20 right there. Wish we had a nickel for every time we said whole saw. And utterly frustrating and difficult to get people to use the entire blade. And there's a decent run right there. Other than the fact that the cookie broke.
Competitors ready. This is your cadence. 3, 2, 1, go. Good start. Go for it.
Again, steady level, no wrap, no rock. Ideal. That saw is quite level. A decent run. Good pressure on that. Look at the saw drop, but we are short of using the entire machine. More blade utilization there than average for the crowd.
Whole saw,
Really good pressure, but unequal application. You can hear the difference in the forward-backward stroke.
Go for it, Bill. Whole saw, smooth it out. Exactly like that. Go.
Head over. Stuttering, fluttering is unequal application of pressure.
Whole saw straight in. Good. Now go. Keep that pace. Pick it up.
Very good saw utilization here, too. Take a second and a half off of this. The excellent 5-second cut there.
Ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
The women ready to roll.
Videographer's ready.
for it now.
Tremendous improvement we've seen in the few weeks this crew has been practicing.
Go!
Kylie! Kylie!
Pressure down. Don't lift up. Don't lift up. Don't lift up, Jack. Keep it level.
One more.
Whole saw. Don't lift up. Leave the saw level.
Set it up.
Level. Keep it level right now. One more. Go.
Good, quick, sure start.
Easy on the rake. Easy on the rake.
Nice.
Whole saw.
Nice.
There you go.
Whole saw. Nice.
Nose down.
Tie your saw. Use the saw. Whole saw. Good job.
Set it on the metal.
In time, bow saw operators use more and more blade. This event does yield to improvement with repetition more than any event I'm familiar with. Some is good, more is better. Frame should stay right centered over the cut too and not flutter back and forth. That's tough on the blade.
Same pace.
Good job. Come on.
Good sign. Very good sign. Set on the metal. Go. Keep that pace. Keep your
Back
head
pressure,
right.
Alex.
Slow, deliberate reset placement of the saw is essential. To have it bobble around on the handoff, it loses time.
Whole saw. Smooth it out.
Back pressure. Come on, Sam.
Now there's good roll. Roll forward, roll back, forward, back.
Watch your leg.
Keep going. Sprinting. Come on. Set it up.
Nice and
Go
smooth.
down. Nice, Jack. Come on.
Keep that
Bring
pace.
it
Keep your head there.
out.
Keep your head there. Keep your head there.
Back pressure. Breathe. Sprint. Come on, Jack.
Go for it.
Come on. Down pressure. Sprint. Almost there. Keep going.
Good sign, ladies. Very good bow sign.
Good job.
141. 3, 2, 1, go.
The endurance crosscut event, typically the best pair of sawyers for each 6-person team does this. 6 or 9 cookies depending on the contest.
3. Go with it. Don't lift up.
Bury it.
Not using the entire saw. It'd be 20% faster if you use the entire blade.
This is your cadence. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get low. Don't lift up. Stay there. Stay in the pocket. Walk with it.
To get folks to bury it right to the handle is a long, slow, uphill challenge.
Go with it. Go with it.
Take it all. Use it all.
The WD-40 helps a little bit. Pollutes a lot.
Go for it now. Keep it level.
Down pressure. Down. Bury it.
Get tired, but keep it level.
Move
The
it.
whole saw. Use the
Bury
whole
it.
saw.
Bury it. Bury it.
Time.
Good job.
Good job, ladies. Good job.
Cadence. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whole saw. Good. Keep doing that.
This young lady has an amazing amount of power for her size. She's not very big, but she is tough. Cross-country runner. Used to train with the boys because the girls couldn't keep up with her.
Don't lift up, Ben. Go for it.
Straight in, straight in, straight in.
4. Go with it, go with it, go with it.
Good even pressure, even without a whole lot of weight. The saw drops right down into the cut. Straight in, no wrap. Better.
Very good. Very good sign. Very good sign. This is your cadence. 3, 2, 1, go.
6 singles events. One person from each team does this. Single buck. Great big long saw.
Send it now, Ben. Send
Good use of the power. Without glitches, that would have been a much better cut. This contest's first place is separated from second and third by hundredths of a second. Burling, an artificial log partially filled with water.
Each can get the boat, take it out.
That's it, just like that.
Requires a very fine balance. The boom run, not a popular event. Actually quite dangerous too, other than the fact that you can drown. Slipping and falling, clobbering a rib on those logs is not an unusual happenstance. The idea is to get to the other end however you can. If you fall off, you can get back on.
Look out.
It's certainly a home team advantage here to the Paul Smith's people. And all 3 groups of people won handily.
Keep going, you're not tired.
Barrel stuff splitting event. The idea is to fragment that log into pieces small enough that you can put them all through the hole in the plastic barrel. The sugar maple was tough wood. Did not split very easily at all. As soon as you get one log fragmented and in there, the second person in this doubles event, go. Far side, near side. Far side or near side, Morgan? Not in the middle. Sometimes people listen to your advice, and other times they're just not used to it.
You hit it on something hard, it might work. You can break it, you can break it.
No, hit it. Get it apart any way you can.
Hit it. Keep it. Same spot. There you go. Rip it apart and go. There you go. Let's fit now. You make it. Hit it with these.
Keep going. Finish it out.
Good job. Good job. Wow, you're an animal. Come on, Tom.
Stand it up. Stand it up.
Yeah, hit that thing.
Stand it up.
Stand it up.
That's good.
Or do that.
All right, Tom.
Dylan? I was saying, come on, Dylan. His head is chopped. Higher.
Good job. Come on.
Grab ball.
Come on, get handfuls. You got this.
Grab more than that. All of it. You can put that all in your arm. Do it.
Good job. Hit it.
Can use the logs to pound them through. Can't use the back of the axe.
Hurry up, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Good. Oh, there you go. One more. Shove that in there. Hit it. There's one more behind you.
Behind you.
Get it in. One more behind you.
Shove it in there.
Go, go, go.
Cheeseburgers.
Mac and cheese. Come on.
I'll share my burger with you.
Dexterity, coordination, hustle. Everything counts.
Come on, Kelly. Put that big one. Put that big one.
There you go, Nick.
Underhand chop. The prestigious event. The winner of Underhand Chop always gains a great deal of notoriety and deserves a lot of pride. It takes a long time to learn how to do this really well. There's a great deal of coordination and timing involved here. There should be some spring in the legs there. That takes time to develop, but it's critical for superior performance. The accuracy of hits is essential too.
The bottom. Keep driving. Drive the bottom. Bottom. Drive it.
Get it up. Get it up. Angle.
The axe angle needs to be pretty close to 45. If it's too steep, it'll bounce right out. If it's too shallow, it'll glance right off. That protective gear, that fireplace screen, is the godsend. Used to use aluminum foot guards, very cumbersome. These don't stop you from getting bruised, but they keep your toes attached should it glance
Drive it
off.
hard. High hit. Hang it out. Hang it out. Work that bottom one. Now work that bottom. Stand up. Angle down. Hang it out the bottom. 1 middle hit should work. Sam,
Come on! Go, Sam! Go, Sam! Go, Sam!
top. Angle. Big power. Get the axe out.
Good job, Sam. Good job. Keep going. Good job.
In the few weeks these folks have been practicing, they have cut their time on this chop by twice as fast and improving at a great rate.
You can turn on a high hit.
One more.
Excellent. Excellent.
Good job.
Yeah, what? Did you hit
Where did you hit your leg at the end?
Keep that thing moving. Keep it up. Big, Andrew, big. Get big on it. Get big. Get the axe moving. Axe speed. On deck, Ben. One more. Watch out. Big, Ben. Get big on it. Great lines. And now a top hit right over that. Keep your lines, bottom hit. And then a big bottom. And a, no, reshoot the big bottom. And a big top. Turn. Get your... Big, Ben. Big. Get big on it. Big angle. Watch your angle. Yeah, keep that axe moving. Let's go. Turn it up. Turn it up. Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Don't roundhouse.
Here's where you want to be. Good.
Big. Hurry.
Hard. Send it. All your energy.
Nice, man.
All right.
Excellent.
Awesome. Good job, you guys.
That was not.
False start. Hustle, coordination, communication, strength, agility, speed, all combine here to generate a successful run. Got to respond quickly. Get the log to turn before it gets to the end of the course and hit both posts at the same time. Push one end, it'll turn a little bit. You got to get at it right away, though. Looking up, look ahead, see the manage to hit both posts at the same time and turn it. Hit both of the skids right square on. Got it. That was a first place finish there. That gentleman did really well. Pulp toss simulates throwing the 4-foot sticks of pulp, which in yesteryear were the typical manner in which paper raw materials were moved by hand, and by horse, by sled, by sometimes floated down the river. The idea is to get the 4 sticks to land and stay between the 2 posts. You get 4 at each throw. Goes by in a hurry.
26, 27. Good pitch.
Very good performance. Good consistency.
30, 31.
You!
2, 3, 4, 5.
A good team spirit building event to work with this. You get all 6 people together and concentrate.
Left.
4 pit. Time. The ladies took first place in this event as well. Not the favorite event of most competitors, the packboard race. You start with a packboard, a blanket, a sack of sand, and a rope. Go, 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 go. On the go signal, you load the sack of sand on the blanket, fold it up, put it on the packboard, tie it down, and do it well. It stays, doesn't fall off. Almost without exception, somebody loses a pack in the course of the journey. It's a 6-person relay, the change-off zone. The competitor comes in and within a 20-foot slot needs to transfer the pack. Clumsy baton.
Round the corner, round the corner, round the corner. Corner, around the corner.
Pass the flag. Pass the flag.
Broken shoulder. Watch the pack, let it come off.
Doesn't look like it's going to stay together. Excellent handoff. Not too many steps lost there. The guys running right along behind him. Good handoff. A little rough. First place finish is pole climb and chainsaw.